What's going on, everybody? Eric Bourassa here, and today I'm super excited to teach you Green Day's, what's the song called? One-Eyed Bastard. Can I say that? Fun fact, I was not planning on doing a Green Day video today, and I had no idea they had a new song coming out. I just pulled this shirt out, and that was what I was just gonna wear to my office today. Turns out it was Destiny. So here we are doing One-Eyed Bastard, and I really like this song. So far, Green Day is 3 for 3 with their new songs that they have released. I've really enjoyed each one of them so far, so let's dive in. Now, most people would assume we're a half step down. You probably would want a 2.5 step down to play basically every Green Day song, probably including this one, but if I can get away with staying in standard tuning, I don't have to go down a half-step tuning, then I will. So I'm going to stay in standard tuning for this. So for all y'all in the comments that are like, you got a 2.5 step down, you don't have to for this song. You probably should, but you don't have to. So I'm going to give it to you in standard tuning. If you want to be a half step down, just bump everything up a fret. You tune down a half step, you bump everything I'm showing you up 1 fret, and then you are set, my friends. All right, so check it out. Here's the riff. Okay, so in playing this riff, the only kind of tricky thing in being an F sharp minor pentatonic here is maybe adding the vibrato. On that 4, you might want to add a little vibrato. So we're going to do pluck that 2 on the 4th string, hammer on the 4, pluck, hammer, pluck, pluck. And I'm going, what am I doing? I'm going down, hammer, up, down. You could probably get away with doing all down strokes, but I like down, hammer, up, down. No, down, hammer, down, up. You can experiment with both. No, I like, down, hammer, down, up. And then kind of the same thing for that second half. Down, hammer, up, down, down. I don't know. Anyway, I alternate pick on those 2 faster notes. That's all I can tell you. It's tricky doing that vibrato. You don't have a lot of time. Yeah, and you could go wide with it. You could go, or you don't even have to do it at all. All good either way. Okay, so then after that, we get into the verse. There's no chord at the beginning of the verse. It's like, oh, by the way, I clocked it at 130 BPM as a dotted quarter note, so it's got a swing feel. Ducka. You can think a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, da. So it's not 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, right? It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's got a swung feel to it. So for the verse, we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, a 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, pretty straightforward, just power chords there, and then the little chuckita. You don't really have to slide down from 7, but that's kind of what sounds best to me. And then we get into the pre-chorus, which is... Okay, so on that pre-chorus, you would think it's just 2, 2, 2, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 7, 7, 7, right? But really what bands do when they're playing quickly, what guitar players are doing is when there's a quick upstroke before a chord change, you're actually hitting the open strings. I remember learning this in Blink-182's What's My Age Again from the Guitar World transcription that I had. And it was like... So it's 2, 2, open. And then I was like, why are they doing all these open notes? And I realized it's just to keep the rhythm and the feel going, because if you actually play this riff like this, with no looseness in your fretting hand, no open strings ever being hit, it's very hard to smoothly connect those chords. So at a slow speed, it sounds really bad. But when you're playing fast, you don't even notice it, okay? So that's why those open strings are there. So the first time, it sounds like that it's at low F sharp, but then a high F sharp for the remaining 3 times through. But honestly, you could just do that low F sharp or just the high F sharp for the whole thing. It's fine, whatever floats your boat. All right, let's check out the chorus. All right, for the chorus, same thing as that pre-chorus. The only difference here is that we are going to use different chords. So it's right, kind of like that. That's it. All right, so now for the post-chorus riffage. It's similar to the beginning, but then, right, we're gonna do a little walk down at the end. So for the second verse, we're just gonna turn all those power chords we were using into a bar chords. So we got this F sharp, bar chord, and then D, and then A, and then E. Oh, I love that treble bleed on this Tom DeLonge guitar. By the way, in my last Green Day video, someone in the comments was like, why would you do a Green Day song with that guitar? And I was like, because I love this guitar. That's why. It sounds beefy for power chords, and then when you roll that volume back, it's nice for the cleans. So anyway, you can just... You can kind of play it like that, or it sounds more like in the recording that's like a 3, a 4, a 1. Right? It sounds like you're hitting it more on the upbeats and in the betweens. Yeah, so you can listen for that in the recording, but you could also just... Hey, wait a second now. I know that. Oh my gosh. So you could do like the coolest medley of playing One-Eyed Bastard, and then in that second verse-ish thing, you could then transition into Holiday. That all right, cool. Okay, so then we have another pre-chorus, another chorus, and another riff before we get to the interlude. The interlude's really cool here. So it goes... That rhythm is so hard on the D5 and the B5 power chords. The only thing I would recommend is just listen to the recording. I don't find it too hard to play along with the recording, but if you're trying to count it on your own, that's really tricky to count. And there's a second guitar, a lead guitar on top going like this. So this is a unison bend, which we've seen before in a previous Green Day song. I don't remember if it was the Zombie one or in Dilemma. But you're gonna go, you're gonna grab 10 and 12 at the same time on the second and third strings. And you're gonna push that third string up until it matches pitch with that 10th fret on the second string. Right? Kind of a cool sound. You can underbend it a little bit. Just make sure you don't overbend it. Okay, then the final verse is real similar, but with one slight difference. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that's the difference. And then at the end, we do the D5 and the B5 again. So, yeah, you just have an E5 to a G5. And then, plus there's a really rad Mike Dirnt bass run that happens over that D5 and B5. I didn't learn it. I didn't figure it out. Kudos to you if you took the time to do that. And then we have another chorus. And then we have another interlude. And then we just end on an F-sharp power chord. And that's it. Okay, you guys, so really a fairly simple song, but what's complex about it is that One-Eyed Bastard has just small variations every time a section repeats. When you do it again, it's not always the exact same way. I love this song. I think it's really great. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you like this song? I think Saviors is going to be a really good album so far with the singles that they've released. It's been fantastic. I'm really pleasantly surprised. So I think it's gonna be good. Anyway, you guys, like and subscribe if you dig this, and I will see you in the next times.